So guys, good morning. Welcome back to Phylum Predicts. I'm your Phylum admin, and first of all, before we even get direct into the video, I would like to request you to go first and watch the results that we had for yesterday's games that we actually posted on YouTube. We posted them last night, and yesterday we did 17 out of 21 predictions that were accurate, that was awesome because we had an 81% winning rate. Not really to our best, because now to our best we've done an 89% winning rate. Let's close that and open the file for today's predictions. Okay, so if you're watching this video, also make sure that you like and subscribe. First of all, like, because guys, we have noted that most of you who watch our videos actually do not like. You just watch the video and you don't even appreciate the work that we do. Okay, so make sure you like. That's one step to actually appreciate what we do for you, and the amount of work and the hustle that have been put to actually make sure that we predict this market for you and help you solve the market, the betting market itself. Okay, so another information is, make sure you come and join our Discord community. I won't stop emphasizing that, because joining our Discord community, you see, we actually posted the results for yesterday, and we have also posted the games that we have for today. We actually posting it way earlier. You see, we are posting it 8:30 a.m. while this video we are recording it right now. We might post it a little bit later because for some edits and the rendering, but we hope we post them a little bit earlier today. We won't taste a lot of time. Okay, so make sure you come and join our Discord community. How do you join our Discord community? As usual, and it's just the simple steps. There are links down to this description of this video. Those links, two of them, one of them is taking you direct to our website, and another link is taking you direct to the payment page. So you can choose to go direct to the website and then click on the button for the payment, for the Discord payment joining, or click the next link and it will take you directly to the page that you are going to find the payment details for the Discord community, and also if you want to join the Phylum Smart 2 Plus. Okay, so that having been said, how much do we charge for the Discord? We charge relatively low. You're paying just $5 per year. We are not charging you this. We should be giving you the Discord community free of charge. It should be coming free for everyone, because for us, we are actually making money from the Phylum Smart 2 Plus, and also the bets that we actually do from the Phylum Smart 2 Plus. Okay, but now the joining Discord community, the reason as well we are charging that amount is to help us improve. You see that right now we've got a few things we need to improve for our videos to actually ensure that we run these we help you effectively. So that's why we actually want you to come to our Discord community. We really need to actually upgrade our system, get a better functioning software that we can actually record our videos early enough and actually also appear right on camera for you guys, because most of you are asking me to show up and actually just show up a little bit on the screen to maybe improve on the gesture and also on the video itself and on the delivery of the message itself. Okay, so make sure you also stick to the from this video from the start to the end, so that you get predictions for every single game. We are going to be a little bit faster today. We are doing it a little bit faster. If you have not really watched our previous videos, the previous videos will be in a little bit slower because we wanted to step by step explain our relations, but now we are going to be a little bit faster in predicting this market, because we already have it automated in our brains, and a list that's out here that's actually telling us what we should take and what we should not take. Okay, so ensure that you watch the video from the from the starting to the end. Make sure you stick around to the end and comment right there, like it, and also subscribe. Okay, so comment, say hi to Phylum Predicts this wonderful morning, and also wish us a happy week and a good week, because we also want to hit a 90% winning rate. If we hit a 90% winning rate, it's not to our benefits, it's totally to your benefits, because if we hit a 90% winning rate, it means that you somewhere there, you are actually winning a bet. You're winning your stakes, and you're winning you've got higher chance of winning your bets, and that's why we really want to target a 90% winning rate. Then maybe probably later we'll try a higher winning rate. So let's go into today's games. We've got the first game is in Finland. We've got OLS Oulu versus Coops Youth. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline right there. When you round them off, that's a total of 3. Right here, expect a total of 2 and a 1-1 scoreline. Right to the first relations, we've got the conceding rate. See the equal conceding rate of 1-1. The possible scoreline of 2-2 and 1-1. Says a draw. On the relations, we've got no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have for the 90s. Do we have for the 80s? You've got a 3 of 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. Okay, so what are we going to settle with? We are going to settle with a double chance 1 or 2 should be our main interest today. The double chance 1 or 2 and an over 1.5 for the 1:1 what do you call it, 1-1 conceding rate, and they both seem to score for the also the 1-1 conceding rate. Go and confirm on the other videos. We have been explaining why we should be taking the both team to score on equal conceding rates of 1-1. Okay, and the possible scorelines tells you as well that you should go for a 1-1. Okay, so the next game we have is in Olympics. In the Olympics games that we have today, the semi-finals, we've got Morocco under 23 versus Spain under 23. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. We are seeing a draw at full time. It will be decided probably with penalties. There is what you expect to this side. You expect a 3 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. 1-2 scoreline in favor of team 2. The conceding rates are also equal. A 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-2 possible scoreline, and a 1-2 possible scoreline in favor of team 2. Right to the first relations in the 100%, we've got a double chance 1 or 2. To the 90s, we've got none. And to the 80s, we've got a double chance 1 or 2. So this game, on the relations that we have an equal, we shall take a both team to score and an over 1.5. We are not going to take a double chance 1 or 2 because we are seeing a 1-1 scoreline or maybe a 2-2 scoreline. You are seeing an equal in the game. So the both team to score on the over 1.5 is what we are going to take for that game. Okay. So in the next game we have in Romania. In Romania we have got Unirea 2004 versus Utaharad. This game we expect a 1-3 scoreline in favor of team 2. That's a total of 4. Right here expect 3 goals. To this other end we expect a 1-3 scoreline as well. They concede and a 1-1 conceding rate. A 1-3 possible scoreline in favor of team 2 and a 1-4 possible scoreline in favor of team 2. So both of them say team 2 might win in this game. What relations do we have? We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 100%, an over 1.5 relation for the 90s, and we've got both team to score for the 80s, an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. You can see these two right here. Okay, the over 1.5 and the double chance 1 or 2. So what are we going to settle with? The over 1.5 is what we are going to settle with, and also settle with a double chance 1 or 2 in the game. We expect probably a win in the game, and that's what we should be taking. This should be 1.5 goals. So expect at least 2 goals in the game. Right to this other game, you got in Estonia, we got Tabasalu versus Charma. This game we expect in Estonia, Tabasalu versus Chalma versus Paidelina Meskol. Scott B. This game we expect a 0-1 scoreline. That's 1 goal in the game. Right here expect 1 goal and 0-1 scoreline as well. To the first relation, you're seeing an equal conceding rate and a very high conceding rate because both of them have got a 3-3 conceding rate. So it means both teams are very vulnerable in their defensive work. So if one of the team, if both of them come with the idea, because they have got equal conceding rate, they come with the idea to come and try score goals, the motivation to win the game, you are going to actually find goals. So now here is where we advise you to actually go and adjust on our relations, because you see what we have said that this game can have goals. You can as well go and check at their position, at their possible motivation for their game. Okay, so you can go and analyze the sentiments for the relation and actually see if these two teams will come to the game with the motivation to actually score. Because if they come to the game with the motivation to actually score, you are going to see goals. But if they do not come with the motivation to score, if they just come relaxed, you are not going to find goals. And the easier way to actually see this, you can actually check the previous match that both of them have played, if you're going to see the motivation to actually play and win, they might carry forward the motivation still to the next day, okay, to this match. But the 3-3 conceding rate gives you a very good stake for a win, and for a both team to score an over 1.5. What possible scoreline you expect? A 1-0, 1-0 in favor of either teams. It says either team is going to win in that game. Right here we expect 90%. On the 100% we have none. For the 90% we have no relation. We have got over 1.5s. We've got a couple of 1.5s, 3 of them, and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? We might settle with a winner in the game, and as well settle with what? You can as well go and settle with the both team to score if they come. That is, if you go and see that there is the intention to win, then you've got a chance to take a both team to score, and an over, also even an over 2.5 if you can, if you actually see it. Okay, so that's your work. That's where you go and do. If you find it, if you find the motivation, you can actually, if you find the relations and maybe the research and the motivation, you can actually also come to the comment section and comment there so that you can help other viewers and other members to actually see the sentiments and probably help them also to predict the market as well. Okay, so the over both team to score, if you take a both team to score, it's an automatic over 1.5 in the game. If we are taking a both team to score and a double chance 1 or 2, it means you expect an over 2.5 in the game as well. So you wonder exactly how we usually arrive to the over 2.5. We arrive to the over 2.5 by the double chance 1 or 2, where we expect also a both team to score in the game. Okay. So the next game we've got in Estonia, we've got JK Welko Electra. This game versus Flora Tallinn. This game we expect a 3-2 scoreline. That's a total of 5. Right here you expect 4 goals and 2-2 scoreline. Right here you expect 2-2 conceding rate, equal conceding rate, a 2-2 possible scoreline, and a 2-3 possible scoreline in favor of team 2, and a draw. Right here you expect no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have for the 90. We have got an over 1.5 for the 90s. For the 80s, we've got an over 1.5 and a both team to score. Remember, both team to score is also an over 1.5 relation as well. Okay, so the over 1.5 is what we are going to pick for the game, and we are not going to pick another. You can as well go for the double chance 1 or 2. It might, because the game the 2-2 conceding rate, there might be a winner. Actually, that's a good game. That's a good prediction actually, to also consider the double chance 1 or 2. Let's put it right there and also highlight it as well, as to show that we are a little bit confident with that prediction. The next game we got is in Estonia, which is Vimsi MRGK versus JK Tallinn Kalev. The second, this game we expect a 1-4 scoreline in favor of team 2. That's a total of 5. Right here expect a 4 goals and a 1-4 scoreline, total of 5. Right to the relations, you've got a 2-3 conceding rate, a 1-4 possible scoreline in favor of team 2, and a 2-3 possible scoreline in favor of team 2. Remember that relation, we usually don't see a lot of goals. We usually just try to avoid it because they've got high conceding rates, both of them. There might be a winner in the game, but we usually don't see it. But let's see the relation, how they say. They might tell us otherwise. We've got a no relation for the 100%, no for the 90s. We have got both team to score for the 80s only. So what are we going to take? Just take someone winning the game. Taking someone winning the game, but yeah, because you expect a 4-1 scoreline in favor of team 2, and that should be it. You can as well pick a full-time 2, but remember, a full-time market is a 3-optioned market, and it's much more riskier than a 2-optioned market. Okay, all right, let me choose on the next game. In Denmark, we go Vejle versus Modsjeland. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right to this end, we expect 4 goals and a 2-3 scoreline. Right here, we expect a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-2 possible scoreline, and a 2-3 possible scoreline. Right to this side, you expect a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, no for the 90s, none for the 90s, a double chance 1 or 2 as well for the 80s. So what are you going to see? We expect a 2-2 possible scoreline, We might take the both team to score only and the over 1.5 because this relation usually goes with an 1-1 correct score. Probably a winner does not occur in the game, but a both team to score is usually occurs a number of times. Okay, a 1-1 correct score on it. So in the next game we've got in Poland, we've got Krakow versus Witzel Lodz. This game, I think we analyzed it twice. You can see right here we did it, and we also did it right here. So what we are going to do is, let's check because I remember we've got varying data for them. Not varying data, it's still data for the games, but what we didn't have is let's actually even delete this one. Let me first remove this logo and put it a little bit lower, then also delete this one so that you can see on the relations right here. Expect a 1-1 and a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relations we see as 1-1 conceding rate and a 0-1 conceding rate, a 1-1 possible scoreline and a 2-2 possible scoreline. Both of them tell us there will be goals in the game. What about the relations? You're seeing a full team 1 for this one and a no relation for the 100%. Right here we're seeing no relation for the 90s. We've got a double chance 1 or 2, an over 1.5 relation right here, 2 over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. Down here we've got a 2 double chance 1 or 2 in the game, so probably you expect a winner in the game. One thing in common we are expecting is a winner, so we expect a double chance 1 or 2. And remember, for the full time 1 we are seeing an over 1.5 in that game. If you come and check for the relations and find that the game might have goals, this game is a very good game to go with over 2.5 and then both team to score as well, because usually the full time ones nowadays do not win. It's either both team to score and over 1.5, which is much safer, and there might be a winner because you are being told right to the end you expect 2 double chance 1 or 2 for the 80%. Okay, so for the next game we got in Sweden, we've got Lats BK versus Angelholms FF. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. A 2-1 scoreline does a total of 3. Right, you expect 3 goals and 2-1 scoreline as well. Right to the relations, you're seeing a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2-1 possible scoreline. Right to these relations, we're seeing a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, no relation for the 90s. We have got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80%. So what are we going to check? Double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s and for the 100. Is it for the 100? Yeah, it's for the 100, none for the 80s. So what are we going to take right here? We are going to take someone probably winning in the game. Because someone is probably winning in the game, we might go and take as well a both team to score. Why? Because we are seeing an equal conceding rate right here. So if you are taking a both team to score, then it means you're also taking an over 1.5, both team to score, and also an automatic over 2.5 in the game. Okay, all right, let's put right there. Okay, in the next game we've got in Sweden as well. Let's go down to, let's first clear here. In Sweden we've got Juskill versus Norrby AF. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. That's a total of 3. Right here we expect a 2 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. Right here we expect a 2-3 conceding rate, a 1-1 possible scoreline, a 1-2 possible scoreline. To the relations, we've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So what do we have to this end? We've got a 2-1 possible scoreline. Probably there will be a winner, but let's check right here. We've got a 1-1 possible scoreline. We've got a 1-1 possible scoreline. There might be a win in the game, so let's just take the double chance 1 or 2 only in that game. That's the only thing that gives us confidence. The next game we've got in Argentina. We've got Deportivo Riestra versus Central Cordoba SDE. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right here we expect 1 goal and a 1-1 possible scoreline, a 1-2 conceding rate, a 1-1 possible scoreline, a draw in each. Right here we're seeing no relation for the 100%, none for the 90s. We have got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to pick? We are going to pick an over 1.5 relation and that both team to score. Right there. Remember, the safer option is taking an over 1.5. That one can guarantee you some leverage. but the both team to score is a relatively riskier take, but might happen because we are seeing a 1-2 conceding rate on the other end. Remember, we usually talk about the 1-2 conceding rate in all those videos, so go and confirm from those videos and see exactly what we say. So I think we should create another video, a separate video, to explain most of these predictions, what we do and what we take, so that you guys can as well understand what we usually take for what to bet with. Okay, so the next game we got in Peru, we've got Alianza Atlético Sula versus Port Huacayo. This game we expect a 1-0 possible scoreline. Right here we're seeing 1 goal and 1-0, 0-0 possible scoreline. What about the relations? We've got no relations, 1 and 0. Right to this other side we can't find a relation. Why? Because the game has none. So that game might go on an under. The under 3.5s and the under 4.5 is much possible because you're not seeing goals in the game. Under 3.5 and the under 4.5 as well. Okay, yeah, let's go to the next game. Next game we've got in Olympics, is still in the Olympics. We've got the France game. The France game gives you a 1-1. We are seeing France versus Egypt under 23, expecting a 1-1 possible scoreline. Here we expect 2 goals and a 1-1 possible scoreline as well. Right to the relation, we are seeing Egypt seems to concede a little bit higher, but both of them concede relatively lower. A 2-2 possible scoreline, a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right to the relations, we've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. Okay, so what are we going to pick? We might take the over 1.5, but let's just pick the over 1.5 because of the 1-1 possible scoreline. Okay, yeah, let's just take the over 1.5. You can as well go and take the double chance 1 or 2. The reason I say I want to take the double chance 1 or 2 is because we probably expect team 1 to actually win in the game. We expect France under 23 to proceed. Okay, but let's just take the double chance 1 or 2 to be in the safer side. The next game we've got in Romania, we've got Rapid 1923 versus Sepsi OSK Fantul. This game we expect a 1-3 possible scoreline. Right, you expect 3 goals. Right, the other side you expected 4, and here we expect a 1-3 possible scoreline, a 1-2 conceding rate, a 1-3 possible scoreline, a 1-2 possible scoreline as well. No relation for the 90s. For the 100%, we've got an over 1.5 relation for the 90s, and we've got an over 1.5 relation as well. 2 over 1.5s and a both team to score relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? The over 1.5 as we have been told, and a both team to score for the 1-1, 1:2 conceding rate. You know what? Because you also expect, if you expect team 2 to actually score goals in the game, it can score goals, but remember team 1 might as well score goals in the game. See, so if you can find a team 2 that scores goals, then a team 1 can as well score goals, because remember they are playing at home. All right, in Canada we've got HFX Wanderers FC versus Vancouver FC. This game we expect a 2-1 possible scoreline. That's a total of 3. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 1-2 possible scoreline. At 1-2 possible scoreline, a 1-2 conceding rate, a 1-2 possible scoreline, and a 1-1 conceding rate, a possible scoreline as well. Right to the relation, we've got none for the 100%. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We've got 5 over 1.5 relations for the 80s. 1 double chance 1 or 2, and a both team to score relation. So we are going to take, as you have been told, the over 1.5. This one might take us to take a both team to score as well in the market. Okay, only those 2 that we shall take. Also double chance 1 or 2 because we expect a win as well. So also expect a win in the game. Why? Because we saw a 1-1 possible scoreline on the other side. Okay, let's go to the next game. We've got in Iceland. In Iceland we've got these names are so hard to pronounce. I really hope I pronounce them right, because if I don't, then it's funny how the countries and the citizens of those nations actually pronounce them. because from us as Phylum, we're really finding a very hard time to actually pronounce all of them. So like now this name, now how do we call this game, this team? Hafnarfjord Hafnarfjordar versus Vikinga Reykjavik in Iceland. That name is so hard to pronounce for us. Here we expect a 1-3 possible scoreline. There's a total of 4. Right here expect 3 goals and a 1-3 possible scoreline. A 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-3 possible scoreline, and a 2-3 possible scoreline. All of them favor team 2. No relation for the 100%, none for the 90s. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to pick? It's just the over 1.5 relation. And the both team to score. Why are we taking that? Because you're seeing a 1-1, a 1-2 conceding rate on the other end, and you're seeing right here a 1-1, a 1-3 possible scoreline. So probably team we are seeing actually an over 1.5 on the other end, so an over 2.5 is not bad to take on that game. Okay, so these relations, don't really mind, we are taking them as we usually take them, because normally while we do this thing for a very long time, you start seeing the relations, start cramming the relations and finding them more easily in the market. Okay, so in the next game we've got in Argentina, we've got Gimnasia La Plata versus Rosario Central. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline, 2 goals in the game, a 2 and a 1-1 possible scoreline, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 2 goals, a 2-0 possible scoreline, a 1-1 possible scoreline, a no relation for the 100%, none for the 90s. You've got a 2 over 1.5 relation for the what? For the 80s. So what are we going to take? That one we usually take an automatic over 1.5, and also both teams to score in that game. The next game we've got in Brazil. In Brazil we've got Chapecoense versus Mirassol. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline, almost none scoring the game. That's a total of 2. Right here expect a 1 goal and a 1-0-1 possible scoreline, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-0 and a 0-1 in favor of both teams. Let's come and check for the relation. We've got none for the 100%, none for the 80s. We've got none also for the 80s and for the 90s, and also for the 100%. So what are we going to take on that game? We might not take any, because we do not see any game and any goal in the, we don't have no relation for the game, so we'll have to pass on that game and go to the next. The next game we've got in Argentina, we've got CA Platense versus Banfield. This game we expect a 0-1, a 1-1 possible scoreline. Remember that almost also this relation right here, as we noticed, when we have no relation, we actually have wins in the game. So there might be a winner and an over 1.5 in the game, but we see just the over 1.5. Yesterday they all didn't happen as we expected, because the relations that we expected goals, the over 1.5 didn't happen. But usually in the rest of the days it was happening for the over 1.5 and the double chance 1 or 2. But for today we are not going, still have to leave it at blank. Okay, the next game we got an Argentina, we got CA Platense versus Banfield. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline. That's a total of 2. Right to this side we expect 1 goal and a 1-1 possible scoreline, a 1-1 conceding rate, a 1-1 possible scoreline, and a 1-2. Right to this side you expect no relation for the 100%, none for the 90s. We have got an over 1.5 relation for the what? For the 80s. So what are we going to pick? We are only going to take the over 1.5 in the game. We are tempted to take the both team to score, but the over 1.5 is much better. But remember, these teams came, these are teams that went in the game and was scoring goals. So both team to score, let's take it, because we find it there. Let's go to the next game and the last game that we have for today. In this last game we've got in Peru, we've got Cusco FC versus Sports Boy. This game we expect a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right here expect 2 goals and a 1-1 possible scoreline, a 1-3 conceding rate, where team 2 is the one that concedes relatively higher, as a 2-0 possible scoreline and a 1-1 possible scoreline. Right to this side, you have no relation for the 100%. You've got a no 1.5 relation for the 80s. And you've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. That one is for the 90s actually. So right here, what are we going to take? We are seeing a 1-1. We are only going to take someone to win in that game. Okay. You're only going to pick on a winner in that game, probably not with a lot of goals, a winner in that game, and maybe probably an under 3.5 and an under 4.5. Okay, so those are the games that we have for today. We really hope that we have analyzed all of them, and we really hope that you actually win in majority of them. We want to actually ensure that also you, while you pick your best in this in our selection, you are going to find a winning bet today. Okay, so that having been said, guys, I want to wish you a good day, and also make sure that in the course of the day, you guys come and join the Discord community. We can't really survive without you coming and joining the Discord community, because you will help us actually improve our services and also improve whatever the predictions that we are doing, and the effectiveness that we have actually in predicting the market. Okay, so until next time, guys, which is tomorrow, because the last games that we actually playing today are playing tomorrow early in the morning. So until tomorrow, let's meet tomorrow, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you also like, and make sure you leave a comment so that we can reach to as many people, and also share the video, share the link to the video, and make sure that also your friends get this data, because most of you guys are doing guesswork in the football market, and all you end up to have is doom and fail and lost bets. But if you stick with us, Phylum Predicts, we are trying our best to actually change that, and change that for the good of all of you. Okay, so until next time, let's see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Let me clear here, and as I leave, this should be giving me an extra, not the one that I want to drop here. I hope that you guys actually liked the texture that we had today. We are trying to give another awesome texture right there. That's enough. So until tomorrow, guys, bye bye once again.